Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, brothers and sisters. Today is another day. We have completed 8 days of fasting in the month of Ramadan. By the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not by our power. Allah has made us to achieve this aim of fasting because fasting is one of the greatest virtue for all Muslims to accomplish in this world. And may Allah also give us the blessings surrounding the fasting. And brothers and sisters, I wish also to complete the fasting, which are the remaining 22 or 21 days in this wonderful month. The month Allah says, شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه هدى قرآنا هدى للناس وبينة من الهدى وفرقانا فَمَنْ شَهِدَ مِنْكُمْ شَهْرًا فَيَصُمْهُ. Allah is saying that this month and reveal the Quran as a guidance, also a clear sign of guidance and of criterion for the believers to follow. And also it says that anyone who witnessed this day, you should fast the month. Because except you are sick, وَمَا كَانَ مَرِضُ أَوْ عَلَى السَّفَرِ فَعِدَّةٌ مِنْ أَيَّامٍ أُخْرَى. I saw other days. But Allah make it easy for you. Because يُرِيدُ اللَّهُ بِكُمْ يُسْرًا وَلَا يُرِيدُ بِكُمْ عُسْرًا. But the desire is for you, not desire difficulty for you. This Allah saying, telling us to fast. Because when you fast, gain reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But something something came up, and some Christians are being antagonizing the Muslims, saying that they are fasting. Why are they fasting? They are fasting just to quench hungers and to just stay away from food for nothing. No, fasting is a rewarding exercise for Muslims. No, not that. Because the reason why you see that the Christians are closer to us. So when they give us such bashing, we do not attack them. We draw them near. Allah said, "Udu ila rabbika bihikmati wa mu'idati hasana." Call them close with wisdom, not just attacking them. You have to lower your anger when they attack you. Don't be arrogant. Don't be angry. Bring them near in love, in kindness, with wisdom, because sometimes that's why it's encouraging for Muslims to have knowledge of the Quran, knowledge of the Hadith, knowledge of the Bible as well, so that when they ask you questions, you are ready to give them their medicine. So it's not by fighting. So we see that the Christians are close to us. Even the Bible tells us, the Quran tells us as well. Look at what the Quran says, Surah Al-Ma'idah, verse 8 to Allah says, "La tajidanna ashaddu an-nas laduwwata lilladhina amanu yahuda walladhina ashraku." That those who are strongest in enmity against the Muslims are those who are the Jews and those who commit shirk, mushrikun in Arab. But Allah added, وَتَجِدَنَّ أَقْرَبَهُمُ الْمَوَدَّةَ لِلنَّاسِ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا الَّذِينَ قَالُوا إِنَّ نَصَرَ. Those who are strongest in love, are closest to in love with the believers, with the Muslims, they are those who say we are Christians, because Allah said, ذَلِكَ بِأَنَّ مِنْهُمْ قِسِّينًا وَرُهْبَانًا. Because among them they are Jews, among them they are monks and they are priests, which Allah says, وَأَنَّهُمْ لَا يَسْتَكْبَرُونَ. They are not proud. So we see that they can easily accept the faith when you talk to them. That's why you see most of them who easily accept Islam when you engage them in dialogue, they are the Christians. You see some of them, they accepted Islam because they know they are closest to them. You see, the reason why sometimes we look at fasting in another dimension is because in the Bible there are prophets and there are great men of God who fasted. So it's not peculiar to the Muslims. Christians also need to fast. There's some places in North Africa, I see some Christians organize their members to fast just in the same time with the Muslims and break their fast at 6 or 7 in the evening, and they open their fast in 5 or 6 in the morning. You see that they occupy their mind, the Christian followers, their brethren, to fast so that they may gain the reward of fasting. Fasting is not necessarily by staying away from food or drinks. Rather, it also builds your iman. It builds your taqwa. That's why Allah makes sure that fasting makes you to grow because in Quran Hadith, Rasulullah says, وَمَنْ صَمَّ شَهْرَ رَمَضَانَ إِيمَانًا وَاحْتِسَابًا. So who those who fast in the month of Ramadan with faith and sincerity, غُفِرَ اللَّهُ مَا تَقَدَّمَ مِنْ ذَنْبِهِ. That all his previous sin will be forgiven. Allah will forgive his sins. What of the reward? But that is why if we look at the Bible, we see that people fasting. They fast. I encourage us to fast. For example, Look at Esther. Esther is a very wonderful lady in the Bible. He fasted for 3 days. According to the book of Esther 4, verse 16, he fasted for 3 days. Why? He wanted to increase iman and faith. So also, we learned that even Daniel fasted when he was before for 21 days before he enters the lion's den, where the Nebuchadnezzar or the tyrant that wanted to kill him. Fasted for 21 days, asking God to protect him. This is found in the book of Daniel chapter 10, verse 2-3. We see also that even Moses, the greatest of one of the greatest prophets, fasted for 40 days on the mountain. It's found in the book of Exodus chapter 34, verse 28. That was emulated by Jesus Christ when he fasted in the wilderness after fasted 40 days and 40 nights. Found in the book of Mark chapter 4, verse 2. Even Luke chapter 4, verse 1-3. So it's normal for them to fast. Even he encourages the Christians to fast. He told them in the book of Mark chapter 6, verse 16-18. He told them that don't fast just for public view. Fast for the sake of God in secret, that he will reward you in secret. And he also told them the Christians did the fasting after the ascension of Christ. If they fasted in that's what book of Acts chapter 13, verse 2-4, that when they were fasting, when they wanted to go and to go for missionary work, they fasted for some days. This is to ask God to give them guidance. So even David fasted because of 2 Samuel chapter 12, verse 16-21. He fasted when his son was sick. He fasted to recover his son from his sickness. So we find that there are plethora verses that encourage us to fast. Even Exodus 58, saying that the book of Exodus 58, verse 3-10, told them to fast. That fasting build your faith. Fasting make you to recognize the poor and treat them well and feed them. And also, one of the things that draw you close to God is when you fast, you weep and you mourn. With that, Allah will bless your heart. We open your heart for understanding. We thank Allah that Allah has given us one of the greatest virtues is fasting. Because fasting makes you who you are as a believer, as a close person to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because when you reach the state of abd, because instead of abd is a slave of God. God has recognized you as one of his closest person due to the fact that you fast. Not just because you say, I'm a Muslim, but rather you fast for the sake of Allah, not for the sake of staying away from hunger or prepare yourself for Eid. After fasting, you go out and drink beer or live your life in a frivolous life. No. When you fast, make sure you fast with consciousness that Allah is watching. We thank Allah, brothers and sisters, for our life, for Him giving us the privilege to fast in this wonderful month and also continue the 21 days or 22 days more. May Allah also give us the understanding and make us privileged to do His will as we all embarking on a journey. Because the journey is not just this earth. We are journeying to the hereafter. That we come with a clean slate, our heart to be clean before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah grant us the understanding. May Allah help our brothers and sisters, those who are needy, those who are in different parts of the world, who are suffering. May Allah increase them with wealth, enrich them with food and drinks to make them to fast the month of Ramadan also thereafter. We thank Allah for everything. May Allah give us understanding of Islam. Thank you, brothers and sisters.